Have you ever walked into a room and just instantly felt someone's presence? Like, they just have this undeniable, room lighting, magnetic energy? Well, welcome to another explainer in the Zodiac Psychology series. Today we're unpacking the cosmic blueprint of folks born on June 3rd. We're going to transform all this fascinating astrological and numerological data into a visual profile you can actually use. Seriously, what makes the June 3rd personalities so undeniably magnetic? If you know one of these people, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They don't just walk into a space, right? They absolutely activate it. Today, we're decoding the exact cosmic ingredients that create this super vibrant, intelligent, and socially dynamic individual.
So here's our roadmap for today's explainer. We're looking at the magnetic June 3rd personality, their cosmic energy and numerology, love and relationship matches, career paths and wealth, and we'll wrap up with their specific affirmations and lucky symbols. Let's dive right in.
Part 1. The magnetic June 3rd personality, a Gemini, air sign ruled by Mercury. Right off the bat, knowing they're a Gemini, an air sign, and governed by Mercury tells us we're looking at an architecture built completely on ideas, intellect, and constant motion.
Just look at this list of traits. Charming, clever, talkative, highly creative. These individuals are incredibly vibrant. They bring this amazing, youthful energy to literally everything they touch. They're quick thinkers, friendly, super adaptable, and just endlessly curious. I mean, they process information at lightning speed, often way faster than the rest of us can even keep up. For them, communication isn't just about chatting. It's how they playfully and actively discover the world around them.
And this is exactly why people are so naturally drawn to them. It's their humor, that sharp intelligence, and their incredible storytelling. It's like their secret weapon, honestly. They have this unique ability to take the most boring, mundane concept and just spin it into a brilliant narrative. Combine that with their natural confidence and lively spirit, and they just effortlessly command the attention of everyone in the room. Moving right along to part 2, cosmic energy and numerology, focusing on the power of Mercury and the number 3. To really get what makes their engine run, we have to look past just the Geminis season. So let's talk about Mercury. This is the ruling planet that completely governs communication, speech, writing, intelligence, travel, and networking. Because they're ruled by this incredibly fast-moving planet, the June 3rd born have a profoundly strong ability to express themselves. They act like natural conduits for information, which is why their energy always feels so bright, deeply social, and honestly, really inspiring to be around. But here's where it gets super interesting. What happens when you combine all that planetary speed with their specific birth date? You get the powerful number 3. You know, in numerology, the day you're born carries a very distinct frequency. And let me tell you, the number 3 is one of the absolute most dynamic numbers in the entire spectrum. The number 3 basically acts like a giant amplifier for all that mercurial energy. We're talking about pure creativity, self-expression, joy, communication, charisma, and inspiration. Because of this combo, these folks don't just sit back and consume information. They broadcast it. They naturally shine and influence the people around them through things like music, media, speaking, and content creation. They are, without a doubt, the ultimate communicators. All right, part 3, love and relationship matches, where it's all about connection and mental chemistry. Because for someone this communicative and fast-moving, just physical attraction alone, it's never going to cut it. When they fall in love, they are so playful. As partners, they're affectionate, mentally stimulating, exciting, expressive, and fiercely loyal. But, and this is absolutely crucial, what do they actually need from you in return? Deep conversation, a partner who is genuinely fun and confident, someone who truly respects their independence, and above all, someone who keeps life interesting. Boredom isn't just a tiny nuisance in a June 3 relationship. It's a literal deal breaker. And that brings us to their best matches: Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, and fellow Geminis. These signs are ideal because they naturally supply the exact kind of fuel a June 3rd individual demands. We're talking constant communication, laughter, deep friendship, and serious mental chemistry. They aren't just looking for romance. They want a best friend they can stay up with and debate the universe at 2 in the morning. Let's pivot to part 4, career paths and wealth, or how they monetize their big ideas and communication skills. For this specific birthday, their earning potential is directly tied to their voice. So, where does the money come from? Well, money flows to them most easily when they tap into business, sales, digital media, marketing, investments,
entrepreneurship, and public-facing work. They literally attract wealth through their creativity. The real secret to their financial management and long-term success? Staying laser-focused on leveraging these specific communication gifts rather than letting their vast energy get scattered in a million different directions. Looking at specific job types, they absolutely thrive in highly expressive, public-facing roles. Think public speaking, writing, content creation, media and entertainment, marketing, business ownership, or even acting. They desperately need careers where their voice and their brilliant ideas are the main tools they get to use every single day. But it doesn't stop there. They also completely dominate in secondary fields like music, journalism, the travel industry, teaching, social media management, podcasting, and sales. Notice a common thread here? The winning formula for them is finding any environment where they can mix their way with words, their vivid imagination, and their incredible people skills. Put them there, and they're going to rise straight to the top. Finally, we arrive at part 5, affirmations and lucky symbols, giving you the daily tools for the June 3rd spirit. Since this energy is so airy and moves so fast, finding ways to ground it is super important. I want you to consider this your ultimate cosmic cheat sheet. Let's break it down. Your lucky numbers are 3, 5, 12, and 21. For colors, you want to surround yourself with royal blue, gold, silver, and sky blue. For gemstones, you want grounding stones like agate, citrine, blue topaz, and tiger's eye, especially on Wednesday, which is your power day. And keep an eye out for your animal symbols, the butterfly, the dove, and the fox, which perfectly reflect your cleverness and graceful movement, along with beautiful flowers like lavender, lily of the valley, and rose. Now, to help align your mind with those natural Mercury-ruled strengths, try internalizing these daily affirmations. My voice is powerful and valuable. My creativity opens doors for me. I attract success through my ideas. Repeating these to yourself daily is a fantastic way to ground that incredible creative abundance you naturally possess. And you can definitely take it a step further with these. I trust my intelligence and intuition. I communicate clearly and confidently. Abundance flows easily into my life. I am magnetic, inspired, and full of possibility. These statements really reinforce the core truth of the June 3rd individual. Because when you actually trust that sharp intellect of yours, the possibilities are basically endless. Ultimately, the June 3rd life path is all about profound influence. It connects directly with communication, boundless creativity, constant movement, big ideas, success, and self-expression. You guys are the true magnetic architects of expression. So the next time you speak, ask yourself, are you just sharing words, or are you actually building a whole new reality for everyone listening? If you would like personal reading based on your full birth date, kindly contact us via the link in description or bio. Thank you for watching. Kindly like, follow, subscribe, and share.